My food loves, this is Dion with Sunday Dinner Jamaica. So today I'm gonna be having you watch me cut up a whole chicken. All right. This is a necessary activity for every Sunday when we're gonna be, doing some type of chicken dinner surprise, and so this is always something that I have to do. Yes, you can have the chicken bought cut up, but a whole chicken is always more cost effective, and so it's always good to be able to do this. All right, so I start off cutting the breast section in two. What I want to do is cut the entire whole chicken in half, starting with the breast section. All right, what I did before I started the video was just to clean out the insides and remove the packet with the insides of the chicken. All right, so right now I'm cutting away the fat. That's not necessary if the fat has flavor, so if you want to leave that on, it's fine, but for presentation I like to cut away the fat. All right, so this chicken is pretty much defrosted. There is some ice that's still inside. I like to cut the chicken when it's a little bit frosty because it's a little bit firmer and easier to grip. All right, always remember knife safety. This knife is a little bit dull, and so I do have a little challenge today cutting up this one. I need to get some new knives. All right, so I skipped a step just now. What I was supposed to do is cut the entire chicken in half, so I'm gonna do that now. So I'm cutting down the middle, so I started cutting from the breast, and then I'm cutting the back of the chicken. All right, and I'm cutting the entire chicken in half. All right, so remember I mentioned that my knife wasn't the best knife in the world. Really need to get a new one, and so a little bit challenging, but once you have a nice good sharp knife, then this part should go pretty easy. All right, so I'm cutting the chicken all the way down the middle, and now I'm going to get back to that section that I'd started to cut prior. Now once I cut the chicken in half, then I'm gonna also cut it into quarters. All right, so the first quarter is usually the leg and the thigh. I'm gonna kind of clear up my cutting board a little bit. All right, so in the end we're gonna have two halves, and then we're gonna start by cutting each half into quarters. All right, so now I'm separating the pieces of the thigh quarter. Usually I feel for that joint. Once you feel for that joint with your knife, it should cut all the way through. All right, the joint that connects the thigh and the leg. All right, so there you have it. That was pretty easy. Also cutting away a little bit of the fat. For presentation purposes, I personally don't like to have a lot of fat on my chicken. This part is completely up to you. Some people like to remove all the fat. Some people like to remove, just a little bit. The fat really does have flavor, and so that part is up to you. All right, I'm gonna trim away some more fat from the leg portion, and then I'll be done with this quarter of the chicken. All right, so now I'm gonna get to the other quarter, which is the breast quarter. All right, here I'm going to first separate the wing. Knife giving me a little challenge again here, but again, what I want to find is that joint that joins the breast piece to the wing piece. All right, little challenging, but only because my knife really needs to be sharpened or changed. All right, so once I finally find it, I'll be able to cut all the way through and have a clean wing piece. Need to wash my hands. All right, looks like I'm about to get it now. There we go. All right, so I've separated the wing piece, and as you can see, the knife is positioned where I found the joint. I'm removing the wing piece. Gonna put that to the side. Oh, there are 2 pieces of feather left on that chicken. All right, so I'm gonna put that to the side. Now I have a full breast piece with bone in, right? Some people cut their breasts to be boneless, but for this chicken, I'm having the bone in, right? Remove the excess fat, and then I have a full breast piece with bone in. All right, now what I do next usually is to just cut the breast piece in half, and then I'm done.